Hello everyone, and welcome to Game 2. This is going to be Game 2 of the series. Oh, no, you didn't see anything. There's nothing on the... I didn't update the scoreboard. Ha! No spoiler for you. No spoiler for you, but we're going into Game number 2. So you haven't seen Game number 1. Go on in and do that. If you're in the YouTube playlist, just go back. Just go back in the YouTube playlist. If you're watching live, then... tough shit. I'm sorry, but you can... Oh, no, you can totally rewind the VOD on Twitch now. You can totally go back and be like, hey, go to the dashboard and click, click video at the top, and then you can go to my channel. It'll tell you like the recent broadcast that started only recently. It started today. So if you click on that one and you go back and you can watch the other match, it's right there. Because I haven't edited it yet. Because if you're watching live, then it's live. If you're on YouTube, you can just click back in the playlist. It'll be on the right hand side of your screen. Anyway, so people give me shit. But anyway, so this is game number 2, so I'm going to be putting in the score in just a second. So it's going in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert is no longer a thing. So yeah, that'll be updated on the scoreboard in just a second. It is saved. Saved? Huh? Come on, come on, come on. There it is. So, No Ball is ahead 1-0 over Free Agents. We're going into the game right now. This is going to be completely different, as we did have a complete change in composition and what they were focusing on. So, we'll have to see exactly how this happens. We're going in. I don't know what the free agent team did change up their picks. They changed it to a completely different style composition, but they are going against a Meteor Goliath, which is a completely different styled monster. He's going to be basically dots and burning and trying to keep the AoE damage. But you'll notice that the free agent teams did go with a more concentrated lineup to make sure that they're able to dodge and move effectively while minimizing his movement. I'm also liking the Griffin pick because they know he's a Goliath main. So it's nice to see that they're able to do counter picks to try and focus that down, and they are aware of which ones they're going to be going with. Super Smelly Poo Poo being on Markov is also going to be an interesting choice because of the fact that it does actually completely shift the way he has to use his Flame Breath. He can no longer use his Flame Breath just for that extra dot damage. Instead, he has to conserve it for mines. Because if he uses it too early and there's no mines, then there's that as well. However, him placing mines does also reduce their overall DPS if he doesn't get any damage on it. So there's that as well. Like, there's different ways that this composition could and could not work. We'll have to see exactly how the Super Smelly Poo Poo, the similar Goddess Junie, Frozen Nun utilize this comp and push it forward. So now, looking at this right now, we have mines, just like I said, going forward, trying to see what they can get. Markov is going to be doing what he can. Now let's take a look at our good old baby Rogue Val and her tight little black-ass booty pants. Black booty pants. Black booty butt, booty butt, booty butt, booty. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt, booty. Anyway, so we got that. We got Sunny, who's got the cupcakes. Woo, she's blue. And we're gonna have to take a look and see right now. We have Goddess Junie gonna be running it. Oh man, she do the toy gun kit? What? Everyone's saying good luck having fun. Man, it's so good. Right now we take a look at the monster. Carnifex right now is actually on the beach, eating up, is almost stage 2 ready. That'll be his last meet. Bam! He is gonna be stage 2 ready. Based off of what we just saw, I'm gonna bet he's running an eating perk, but I don't know. We haven't checked the perks yet, so it's not confirmed. We'll have to check that out once the first dome is complete. Once that first dome is complete, I can go ahead and pull those up for you, and that way we can show it. But that's just out of respect for the players, making sure that they all got it. But right now, we are going in right now, so we are in game, which means it's time for us to show the health bars, and down we go. And here we go. Goddess Junie is going to be trying to do what she can to protect it. However, Rogue Val is going to be in for some trouble. Frozen Nun's trying to keep herself alive. Similar is going to be boosting and shielding, does what she can, but not quite able to lock it down. As Goddess is trying to get in position, not quite able to. Frozen Nun's trying to keep alive. And there we go, immediate break for Junie, not quite able to keep that going, and the mine just on the edge of it, not able to get anything out of it. Junie, however, is again forced to be in the front just by Carnifex's constant turning of sides. Looking to see what happens. The Similar is going to be looking to see what they can do to try and get up that body. Frozen Nun's going to be coming immediately back in the dropship, though, trying to see what they got. Going for the second strike because he knows they can't heal. He's going to keep on burning. Bam, and down he goes. Does not hit the Similar. And look at what's going to happen. Going to be seeing the burn. Burn's going to be coming in, and down those finally. Rogue Val going to be doing a quick pickup, though, as Carnifex is actually taking more damage this game than the last game, and they're off to a good turn in comparison to the last game. And they only have one strike now on Frozen Nun and the Similar. So it'll be interesting to see how they, we saw how they changed it. Like, we saw how they changed how their combat style, and they're trying their best to make sure they can lock it down. And then because of what they did, they were able to actually get down a full bar of HP on Carnifex. So that'll be interesting to see how it impacts the later game, as Carnifex does actually stage up. So out of his total bars of HP, which is in total 6, they were able to take off effectively 1 bar. However, if you look at it on the right hand side, it's actually more like a half bar, because I think he has 12 bars of HP, so it's like displayed as 6 on my screen, but it's actually 12. Anyway, essentially, they took off a good chunk, and it's a good start. Now they're going to be in the cave, so they're going to be using the super smelly poo-poo. Super smelly poo-poo. Super smelly poo-poo. I really love that name. I'm sorry, Juju. Someone improved your name, Juju. They made it poo-poo. Oh my god, super bad poo-poo? That would be like the worst poo ever. Just think about it. I think we just... Anyway. Oh yeah, I have them muted so you guys can't hear them even if they do accidentally talk in game. So yeah, they're all chat right now. One of them's talking. My bad. So we have Similar gonna get a rock, and he's gonna be down and burned. So that's gonna be the second strike on Sunny. Sunny's gonna be a quick pain right now. Looking to see what happens. Carnifex is gonna be trying to keep down the melt. Looking at the AoE healing, gonna be used to try and keep that body alive. Super Smelly Poop is gonna be using that defense matrix, trying to see what happens. Frozen Nun's gonna be stepping forward to get that positional heal, and bam goes the leap. Trying to see what goes on. Down goes the second. Frozen Nun and the Similar gonna be looking at their second strike each. We have ourselves a Goddess Junie trying to keep it on the run. Not quite able to though. Gets leaped. Knocked back towards the wall. Gonna be looking to see what happens. Bam! Gets a double hit and a heavy for the finish. However, the pickup was used on the Similar. Gonna be looking to see what happens. Rockets barely whiffed past Poo Poo. Gonna be looking to change targets. Maybe. Yep. There goes the Similar. Gonna try and get that down. Healing's gonna be used trying to get it up by Frozen Nun. And they're going to be looking to see how they can get it back up. However, Rogue Val is gone. Charge can be used to finish up the Similar. And it's just down to Goddess Junie, who is down on the ground already. And Super Smelly Poo Poo. Super Smelly Poo Poo is currently on the run, getting rocked by all these Reavers. Oh, man, that's got to hurt. And he's going to be healing. But that does mean that Carnifex is going to be available to leave and get his Evolve meter built. And now the question is, does he actually smell the Poo Poo? Is it a stinky Super Smelly Poo Poo? You should be able to smell it. But alas, he was outside the range, even for the super smelliest of all the poo-poos. And wasn't quite able to get that smelling off. So Carnifex is actually going to evolve in basically the same position he just evolved last time in order to ensure that he does not have line of sight, so no one gets evolve damage. And Super Smelly Poo Poo is going to be looking to set up at the relay as his team drops in on top of him, so they can get ready for the Stage 3 monster with 2-point rock, 3-point leap, 2 flame, 2 charge. It's basically identical to the build we saw last game. But in the meantime, since we haven't showed them yet, let's take a look at the perks. The perks are doing what they can. And we're going to look at it right now. We have ourselves a Brawler mixed with Hunger, and then we have a little bit of Brawler. So he's going to be fighting and taking reduced damage. Super Smelly Poo Poo is going to be doing damage with quick swap and damage, and then we have Rogue Val going to be doing healing and double capacity. Sunny's going to be doing jetpack thruster and increase the amount of healing that they receive. Gotcha. We're going to see what's going on right now. However, the gauge has begun. See what happens in charges immediately used. I don't even get to start the fight, and we already have Goddess down. Goddess gets melted and trampled by the angry cow of the flaming behemoth Goliath. Look and see what happens. Rogue Val is going to be immediately charge comboed and knocked away. Super Smelly Popo is going to be looking to see what they can get. Is it Popo? Poo-Poo? I don't know. I'm listening to the chat and doing this at the same time. The Similar is going to be looking, trying to get a run. Rockets picked up, thrown over. It's Popo. Popo is going to be trying to get that body down. Down he goes. I don't know. I think it's Poo-Poo. Anyway, but down he goes. Carnifex coming in with a devastating stream of damage. And I don't know, that's the end of it for this game. We'll have to see what the other side happens, and we'll have to see what the Free Agents monster does against Team Snowball. As we go into the next round, that does bring the score currently to 2-0 in favor of Team Snowball. And that's it for this time. They did get health damage at the time, so we saw a much better game in Game 2 from this Hunter team. Excellent job. Great job changing up their composition. And they did a good job. So kudos to them. In the meantime, that's it. That's all for this round. If you're in the YouTube play, let's go to the next video and play. So if you're watching live, stay tuned. We'll be back with more games coming at you in just a minute. This is powered by the Helix Gaming League, managed by HGL winners. Your normal caster is SuperBadJuju, and I will be your caster for this week. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good time. We'll be back in just a minute.